Different clubs have a plethora of ways to let new girls in. To work in various clubs, I have shown up for contests, stalked night managers down Bourbon Street, and done sit-down interviews. I've also given several interviews as a manager, so I have a good idea of what they're looking for. To me, interviewing is the most complex way to get a job in the strip club. What to wear, what to bring, what to say. Even if you get your dancing job some other way, you may need some interview tips for the sit-down or stand-up conversation you'll probably be having on your first day. Here are my tips for acing your interview. Number 1, call ahead. Don't walk up in the middle of the night trying to get a job. They're busy. And no matter how cute you are, you'll only get hired on the spot if they desperately need girls. Call the club earlier in the day and ask what they need to hire you. They will hopefully need your social security card and ID, but they may also want you to audition or interview. And they'll tell you what to bring and when. Don't dress like it's a fancy normal interview. Show off your assets and your personality. Now, don't come dressed in a bikini and blame me now. I wore a body-hugging short dress and heels to my first interview. A cute top and some tight jeans probably would also work. Make sure your makeup is done and your hair is done, and down if possible. Some clubs have rules saying that you have to wear your hair down in the club, and it's good to show them that you can make that effort. Bring or wear something that you won't be afraid to dance in if you think you're going to have to do an audition. Hopefully from your earlier phone call, you'll know whether you're auditioning or not. Bring lingerie or at least cute underwear to dance in if you are. Number 4, additionally, bring your highest secure heels and practice in them first. If your highest heels are a pair of heavy wedges with no strap, go the next heel size down. Make sure you dance in these shoes quite a bit at home before you try to take them on stage. You'll thank yourself. Number 5, except at the most competitive clubs, you don't have to dance like a stripper or do any kind of pole work in your audition, but you do have to move sexily. No one is expecting a brand new dancer to do crazy pole tricks, and if you can, that's great, but can you turn someone on? That's the part that transfers to your lap dances and makes you and the club the money. Number 6, slow down. Don't dance at dance club tempo or you're gonna wear yourself out and look silly. Sexy is slow and graceful and pining. Depending on what kind of club you're auditioning for, you probably also want to add some booty shaking. Number 7, be bubbly and polite. Thank everyone and act like you'll be easy to work with. Stripping tends to help women become divas, which is something that I like about it. But they want to know that at base, you're easy to work with and sweet and not going to become a holy terror at work. 8, be particularly friendly to any girls that you meet with in particular. It is always helpful to have a good reputation. Number 9, come with a stripper name in mind. Having a stage name is for your safety, and it can help or hurt your money too. Names that sound more authentic, Tanya versus Safari, make more money because it's easier for a customer to believe that you're being authentic with him and that he's making a real connection. Try to avoid names that make a club think you might be trouble. Like Felony, Mary Jane, Knives, or I'm an actual cannibal, hire me. When I was a manager, I used to feel like I could see into a girl's future based on what her name was. Whether it was Lauren, Candy, Ecstasy, Karma, or Angel. The name you choose says so much about you. If you can at all help it, avoid the names of gods and concepts from cultures and religions that you're not part of and that aren't part of your heritage. If for no other reason, then the occasional customer will rightly think that it's insensitive and avoid you. No names pulled off the Teletubbies either. I don't know why I need to say that. Number 10, know when to dip. I could give you a list of 1,000 ways to know that a club or a manager, and by extension the club, are ones to avoid. But the best judge is you in that moment. Not every strip club is a physically and emotionally safe place to work. Follow your gut. If they ask you to do something that you don't feel comfortable doing, say no. If you feel uncomfortable in the situation, then dip. Don't get so caught up winning them over that you forget to look out for yourself. That's my tips for your first interview at a club. Strip clubs are vastly diverse, so apply these as they fit. If you found use in this vaguely tutorial-like beginner's tips, subscribe. There will be more. I'm planning on doing a whole series of these to help you get directly on your feet when entering the industry, or get better on your feet if you already are. Watch this space!